Welcome, welcome, welcome to FCE function. Anybody that asks you, that you ask them, then they ask the next guy, tell them. So yeah, let me get serious. Hi guys, how you all doing? You're very welcome to this platform. Tell anybody that add you to the group chat. We are the only admin, four of us. Remove the remaining people that put you. You're welcome, guys, officially to Just Unfiltered, the amazing space, amazing faces of people that you know, the one you didn't know, the one you will know, the one you want to know, the one you will find out about, the one you will hear about, everything that has to do with J City, J Town, Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria. Right here, everything that you need to know about Jos, the city of Jos, the beautiful people in Jos, everything is compacted, curated. I almost said a very terrible word, but combobulated into one. If you are medical somebody, you can even say that we'll coagulate it for you, then give you. You know, just people like things that ferment. So all I'm trying to say is we are bringing to you everything just, the food, the people, the sights to see, the mountains to climb, the pools to swim in. I mean, when I say pool, constantly I mean Rafi. In case you guys are busy mistaking that I'm talking about a real pool, you get me? But yeah, so just so we run through this real quick, I'd love to introduce everyone that I'm here with. Like I said, amazing people, right? To my immediate left, sorry guys, I almost missed it. To my immediate left is the beautiful, delectable,
Oh my days.
drop dead gorgeous. You didn't fall. Like I said, drop dead girl, you will fall down.
Jiwe.
Vic Candy, guys. Put your hands together for her. Kanisha, Doom, Julius. Wow. Her government name.
Do me.
That's what I'm about to do for everybody here. And to her own immediate left, which is my immediate second left, is the beautiful, still delectable, appraised, repraised. She has been called to the bar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, being called to the bar is just the least of what she's about. Because now that she has been called to the bar, she will soon be called to the bench. The bench. Hey. So from the bar to the bench. Ladies and gentlemen, the law in person, the beautiful Deb's baby. Deb's baby is amazing somebody. You guys asked for this energy. Now I feel I'm doing rubbish. So yeah, let me keep it going. And last but never the least, never. When I say never, you see that time I said, that time I was like, Odogu Para. This one, he's not Achalugo. Achalugo of men. That's him. Fine boy. Fine boy. If you see, you know what? I wouldn't say no homo. Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to shine light on all the beautiful people from this city. All the magnificent people in the city of Jos. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the outlaw himself. Number one. I almost say he's an actress. He's a stylist. He's an artist. He's a fashionista. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Ajadi. Yeah, So before I go too far, husband material of the Honest Bunch podcast, you need to know that you need to see this and tell me if I tried, because you are my inspiration. So because he's a humble man, I will remain humble. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Uncle Barry. Thank you very much for joining us.
I don't know how you call the rest of our government's name, but you think you not call your
My name is Barry Yang Musa Tende. I will say this right here on air for the first time. My English name is Ebenezer. You're laughing.
Boom.
Why are you laughing?
Boom.
You know why I talk am? The meaning of Ebenezer is God with us.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. No, God with us.
Emmanuel.
God with us.
God with us.
God our help. I say God our help. You say Emmanuel.
You say God with us.
So I don't like the name now. Not my fault. I'm just trying to embrace it, guys. So I don't really know the meaning. God our help. Sorry, my stone of help. That's an Ebasi. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, that's my name. If anybody see me on the road, call me Ebenezer. I will answer you.
There you are.
It surrounds me like a shield. Yeah. But moving forward real quick, guys. So you see, this is just a bit of what people are about to experience. Laughter, vibes, comedy, and conversations that matter. Yeah, so I just want to run this through and throw it like to anybody, right? Because if I was to share my experience really to you people, the experience that I've not even had, though, but the one that I know is going to be, as in, is going to be beautiful. That is the experience of sharing this stage, with my friends and being able to communicate the messages, the stories of Jos as a place, Jos as a city, Jos as a haven. Because a lot of people kind of had these misconceptions about Jos. Like everybody, hey, crisis, hey, they're killing you now. When I was in uni,
I'm
when I was
telling
in
you,
uni, I
they
had
feel
friends
like
that
we're
say,
dodging
Jos,
the
people are
wrong
dying. Like people are dying in Jos. But I mean, we just want to rephrase that and say people are living in Jos. We're out here. We outside. We
We
outside.
outside.
Who doesn't want that matter? We outside. But anyways, Debs, how about you share with the folks what we here today?
Okay, so first of all, this is like very exciting. I'm really excited if you can tell. But then anyway,
You don't look excited.
I do.
Because you said we could tell. Man.
You guys can't tell.
I don't mind.
I mean,
I can't tell.
Anyways, so guys, I'm super excited to be here. So we're talking about the podcast, right? Okay, so let me just start by Barry had reached out to me like a few months back. He's like, "Oh, Debbie, I had this idea. What do you think about it?" I was like, "That's a great idea because I've not heard anything like that in just on the key that we're going on." And I was like, "Wow, this is something that I would really want to be part of." Do you understand? And it was like coming, like having to see this come to life. It has been beautiful because first of all, it started with just three people having a meeting, and then we became four, and then we became five, and then we gave six, seven, eight, nine, 10, and like we're here today. And I mean, we have so much planned, and I'm super, super excited. So yeah.
That's great, man. That's real great. What about you, Candy?
so it kind of when she mentioned how you hit her up to like do the podcast, it reminded me of when we spoke about doing a podcast. It
I
was
didn't.
more like
I
a
didn't text them.
DM.
This was done in
Make
person.
I no put up for trouble. Oh,
Conversations were had
in
with
real life.
consent.
Real life conversations. So we were hanging out. I don't even know how we got to come together that day. Shama.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shama.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how we came to meet that day, but we met and then we were talking and I was telling him about how I wanted to do a podcast. But I did not know how to go about it and I did not even know what I wanted to do with my life. But I just found out I wanted to do a
She didn't know what to
podcast.
talk about.
I didn't know what to talk about. So when he hit me up, I was like, oh my god, this young man. He's trying to make my dreams come true. Is he not?
Dreams coming true. What is that thing
You know?
Davido says? We rise by lifting others.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can't lie that someone asked me this, like, I think a week ago. What was your thought process to picking, the cast for the podcast?
Mm.
And I just said, for me, the thing is, when I meet people, I try to, after spending some time with you, if I call you my friend, I believe I want to identify what in you, that can be of profit, not just to me, but to the world, to the rest of the people around us. There are a lot of people that know me as either, oh, he sings or he dances, or some people call me Vibe. The first day someone called me Vibe Lord, I laughed like, what? And
Oh no,
someone
no,
called
that's
me
a nice
Vibe
tag
Machine,
for
but like,
Barry.
I can say that all these things I'm trying to say is just to say that at the end of the day, whether I'm vibing as a machine or a lord, like, for me, picking you guys was more. It came from a place of, oh, I see with this person I have a conversation, and I can see how I'm learning from what this person is saying or the way that they're thinking,
I mean,
and
they,
it was just an amazing feeling for me to say, you know what, this is where to go. I can't lie, I prayed about it too.
I
In
mean,
case somebody be thinking I walk outside of Jesus. No. So yeah, like, I mean, just to say, right? So Henry, what about you? What do you think?
Shout.
I'm so sorry that I'm going to have to call you by your first name.
Ajalugo.
This Ajalugo is not Acha, it's Aja.
Oh, it's Ajalugo.
Yeah, Ajani,
Oh,
Ajalugo.
Ajalugo.
You
Okay,
understand?
okay.
Fine boy, just popping.
Okay.
Outlaw,
Ajalugo.
outlaw popping.
I love popping.
So, in all honesty, right? I know how tricky it is to have to be like on a media platform, put yourself out there, like have to speak publicly and all of that. And then I won't lie, to a certain extent, I was skeptical about it because I've seen people get cancelled. You know, I've seen people have to face scandals and all of that. And then also, yeah, and also like for somebody like me now, I can't lie and say I don't know that like I have a couple like bad blood. Like I have a couple people that I have bad blood with. Do you understand? And then like I thought about it, but like I'm like, yo, like what is living if you're not living to the best of your ability, right? And then I'm like yeah, let's put Joss out there.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
do this now.
Quick question though: the people that you have bad blood with, yeah?
Can you shoot?
No. Like, the people you have bad blood with, are they mainstream?
No, they're not.
Fuck them, because
Oh.
you're about to be mainstream. You
But
get me?
still,
So
I'm still bothered. Can they shoot?
Don't worry now. Why are you talking this way?
the gangsters. But yeah, so I mean,
But we finished
I
earlier.
love that you guys were open to the idea from jump, and I also love that now that we're formed a team. There's something we've been doing. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but we've been very open to even other people's opinions,
Yeah.
and we can't lie, guys. Like us trusting our friends and even random individuals that came into our space by chance and got the opportunity to tell us, oh, I think you
Yeah,
guys
you
should
guys
do
should
this
do
like
this
this,
this way. Yeah.
and we always picked it up like, okay. And it's brought us this far because I can't like like what Kanisha said about how the time we had a conversation, she was telling me about how she wanted to do a podcast but didn't know what to talk about. I, on the other hand, I knew what I wanted to do, but it was where to go from. And I'm really, really excited. Guys, it's just to tell people that we can't show half of the excitement that we're feeling.
So, like,
I feel like
I'll
as we
probably be jumping
progress
right
with
now.
time, you come to understand where we are coming from. The even the guests that we're going to bring on this podcast, they are not even ready for what they are coming here to meet. Like the energy that we have, the drive that we have, the questions that we have to ask. And guys, I just want to say this while we before we move to the next thing we'll be talking about. I would love everybody that is watching this to know one thing. This is a community. Like it doesn't start with me. It doesn't start with any of us. It starts with you. It starts with you that is outside there. Everybody that is going to tune into this. Everybody that is going to, everyone that has lived in Jos, everyone that is born of Jos, everyone that has, grown here or you work here, whether it's work that brought you here, whether it's school that brought you here. I just want you to know that this is for you. This space is for you. We want to build a community where, we're all growing, we're all flourishing, we're thriving. And like I said, because the focus is just, you can as well understand what we're trying to do here. Just is an amazing space. If you're watching this from outside, just hit us up and let's take you round.
I mean,
So, I mean, now that we've been able to kind of give people a walking to Just Unfiltered. In case you've not seen our videos, go and check our page. We have video that we're dancing, we have video that we're singing.
whatever you want out there.
we
Content.
we have a video where vibes on vibes. That's what we are. So, but I just want to say that in case you haven't seen any of our other videos, you can go back there. Just go to our page, check us on IG, Just Unfiltered Podcast. Just go there and just go through every post that we've had, so you can understand where we're coming from. We're a group of young individuals that are unemployed and employed some type of way, but then we're willing to give our spare time to not just catching vibes, but like I said, having conversations that really
Meaningful
matter.
conversations.
Yeah, that really, really do matter. So let's do this real quick before we round up this episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Before we share with, or before we get the our audience, to give us a feedback after they see this video. I want you guys, like, randomly, what do you think are the things we'll be talking about? If you'd like to, like, share with them, so that they can also give us their insight on the type of things they would love to hear us talk about, the type of, or the people. You guys can feel free to suggest the guests you would like us to bring. If you if you help us bring guests,
We would be
text us, please, because we are we be podcast where they're like, babe, they reply your DMs. No billing. No billing. So please, guys, yeah, like, hit us up whenever you feel like. And we are very, very open. If you're in the city of Jos, we're 100% open to collaborating with you. If you're outside of Jos, and you want to talk about something that relates to Jos, or you want to, do something that will put Jos
On the
more on
map.
the map,
Mm.
we're open to collaborating with you. And if in, the be looking at the big picture, you want the rest of the world to know that Nigeria is a great place. We still wanna collab. So yeah, guys, what like if from you guys, what type of things you would like us to talk about? Let's go with you.
Okay, so first thing, we can't talk about just without talking about culture, diversity, tourism, weather, businesses in Jos. Like these are like major things. Invest in Jos. How to invest in Jos. So these are like major topics. Like in trying to put Jos on the map now, you have to talk about these things because these are like things that are catchy topics.
Yeah. What about you, Auntie?
Hey, shit, man. I was hoping. Anyways, well, I
Oh
think
yeah.
I'd actually want us to focus more on the creative aspect of Joss. There is
Mm,
so much art flowing in Joss. There is so much because I didn't know that it was this like buoyant in Joss till I attended this event that Creo Tribe did. And when I saw the creatives that Joss had,
the number of
the
people.
number of people that showed up and showed out for
That was
that
the one that
event.
time around, right?
Yes, you were there too, right?
I was there. I was there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you came at the
Yeah, I came at the end, so
end.
yeah, I would say I was there.
So yeah, but if you had come earlier, you'd have seen the numbers. It was
Mm,
multitudes of people that
mm.
attended that event, and it really, really inspired me, and it kind of like showed me the amount of creatives that we have in just. So basically, the art in this town is flowing so, so, so good, and there is little to zero recognition on it as far as I'm concerned. So I don't really know. I feel like we need to focus on the art of just, and apart from that, the media. There is something I don't want to go into that, but yeah, I need us to talk about the media and just like the coverage, how we cover news, the media houses to be specific. But yeah, that's the story for another day.
I
So yeah.
almost imitated one guy on Dr. Fish Radio right now.
Don't,
On the
don't
top of
worry.
my
The
head.
time will come.
I
The
mean, like,
time will come.
no offense. Shout out to
Because
everybody that is a radio house in the city of Jos, ranging from JFM 93.7, Dr. Fish Radio, whether it's Unity FM, Unity FM,
Peace FM,
whatever the name of the
Highland
radio house
FM,
is. Shout out to you guys,
with
and we appreciate everything you're doing. Not everything, but most of what you're doing.
somehow what you're
So
doing.
this is just us trying to say that I get where she's coming from. For those of you that do not know, this is on OAP, and she's just talking from a point of being a staff, being a
Yeah,
person
being
who
in
understands,
the field.
right? So I mean, I would say that when you speak on us shining lights
Yeah.
on the media or speaking to the media,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, but I will come from or let me change the context
Okay.
to we need to talk about the media and how people don't do proper PR in
Okay,
Jos.
okay, yeah, we can come from that
Like a
angle,
lot of people
actually.
feel like, oh yeah, man, I get event on Sunday, man. You go
Mm.
come. Like, bro, why are you telling me it's Thursday? Like, why am I hearing about this on
Why are you
Thursday?
telling me on
Like, or
Saturday
why are you calling
afternoon?
me? Why are you calling me in the morning of the event to tell me that you have an event and you complain that these just people know they spend money? Like,
Like
bro, we need to calculate
you,
our pocket. But I mean, I'm just trying to say that I totally agree with you. Majorly, my own bone of contention there
yeah.
is the PR. A lot of people don't do the right PR. And I'm speaking to every creative, whether you're a comedian, a content creator, a musician, whether you're into acting
Mm.
and you're here in Jaws. I'm saying this to you guys because a lot of you make this mistake. Like it hurts
Bad
me.
PR.
I think we're having a discussion about this one day about how whenever we see or hear that there's an event going on in Jaws and it's someone that we can identify, like when let me use an example, right? This is a podcast. I'm gonna name names, and I'm not even naming names because I'm trying to shame nobody.
Yeah.
This is just and whoever you hear us talk about, please go real quick and type their names on IG or some and search them because you'll be blown away. That's for a fact. So like I think we're talking about even with Nash the other day how hilarious Sonny that guy is doing an amazing job. He like literally reminds me of my childhood growing up in
Honestly.
Agwarukuba, like steady. But like I'll just say that he had a whole show and not so many people, in my opinion, knew about it. It's like just we do this type of PR where we they do PR
It's
for our
for
own,
our people,
you know,
yeah.
and that's wrong, you know.
It's like, do
I
you
think
want
we've
to
also
sell
spoken
out or
about how
not?
we need to address classism in Jos, because I believe these are some of the things that are affecting, you know, people's PR and all of that. But yeah, so um, these are things to discuss. What do you think? Like,
Nah.
So I also think about like customer service here in Jos. Like when it comes to like businesses, customer services in Jos are very terrible. Like today, my friend and I we went to get snacks, right?
Sorry, before you finish,
Why
before
you
you,
dey blush
oh, that's not
already?
to, I don't mean to break you. I just want
Bro.
us to, this thing that she said, and for the last is this, Jesus just help me and give me topic. Let me share it with you people. Customer service and terrible relations. It's not
Yeah.
even about just the services. They have terrible
Very,
Can't
very, very
wait.
relations.
terrible.
Whack. The
In
wackiest.
Very
fact, you could
terrible.
actually see it from not just them, like worker to customer, even worker to worker. We
Employer.
can tell that you people are
Employer
not
to
good in
employee.
Yeah, and
you
we
people's
shouldn't know
business.
about
Like
that.
we
Like
shouldn't
it's
know
none of
about
our
your
business.
problems.
Yeah.
Our own is about the services that you should be providing,
And you're bad at
right?
it
Then they no go
too.
call our own businesses.
But yeah, like the services in Jos are very terrible. I think it's something that we need to talk about and we need to address. Very, very terrible. And also, I think like in like the bad press. I mean that is the point of the podcast. The bad press that Jos has. I remember like people are dying. So like sometimes when you talk with people who are not in Jos, they make it seem like at every second we're dodging bombs.
It's like
Mm.
immediately you step out
Because the
from
one
doing that,
name, that's
we're
I
like,
have a friend's name is Gozie. That's what he used to tell us then. Like we're in school, I think it was like 2018, and there was some crisis in Miango, if my memory serves me right, sometime around July, August, and we were leaving school and coming home.
Mm.
So I remember then, like, we now go this Jos. Jos, people are dying. I mean, he was joking about it, but it became a thing that we used to say. Like, someone will see you like in the middle of kind of like, Jos boy, Jos, people are dying. Like, yeah. So I agree with you, man.
Yeah,
We
and
really,
also like I think like us trying to differentiate. So we 100% sympathize with every other local government here in Jos, in Plateau State, I mean. But then when they say something is happening in Plateau State, people instantly go, Jos is just a city. Jos is a city. Do you understand? Like in Plateau State. So when something is happening in like Barking Ladi, I mean like the borders are really close. People are calling you, oh, I heard something is happening in Jos. It's not just it's Barking Ladi. We sympathize and like we're there for like we are one. Do you get? But then also you people need to differentiate because you're passing fear that shouldn't be passed. Do you get? So yeah, that's something I think we need to address. Let's state the local government.
another thing I believe we're also going to address is helping people learn. I was watching Arise News the other day. Shout out to Rufai and everybody that's on the morning show. I watch that every morning, and I love how these people break down the news. Rufai for me especially because I love his doggedness, and I have a cousin that was talking to me when he found out I wanted to do the podcast, and he was very straight with me about better don't say anything political. No go look for trouble for there. No start waiting, you know if you finish. I don't want people to know that I'm here for this. We are here for this. I mean,
freedom of speech.
no. So beyond freedom, so it's not like we're coming here with the energy to attack.
Yeah.
Beyond freedom of speech, I want to appeal to every single person that is going to get to watch this. Please don't laugh at my voice becoming serious on my face, but I'm trying to be very serious right now. We need to win Nigeria back from our oppressors. I will say that and leave it there. Then we'll pick up another day. All I'm saying this for is that I'm just trying to, make a point to say that we are here to address, like we said, conversations that matter. Let's address the things that really do matter, and let's talk about the people that are really suffering from what is mattering. Yeah, so these are part of the reasons why we're here and we're willing to put ourselves out here. I mean, like I have friends, like my younger brother, right? He's gonna be so happy I said this. But my younger brother I think my younger brother is in his second year in uni. My younger brother since he was in P school has been on my case. Guy, why they sing, they post now? I'm like, why would I be singing and posting myself online? Guy, one day he was like,
See,
if I could sing half like you, guy, for day online. And I'm like, I don't want that. When I was in school, my friends would be like, guy, like you could do You could do. You don't even need to create like all this kind of skit content or like you could just go around and ask people questions. Your voice is nice, and all of that. But I shied away from it. And this is just to say, at the end of the day, I believe what has brought me here now. Because someone asked me, okay, if you were running away, what finally made you say, I can sit in front of the camera and do this?
Yeah.
And I won't lie to you guys, man. It's because of how shit our system has become, how crazy Nigeria is becoming. I think it's
Oh,
it's been
God.
stirring up something in me that has just been saying, Bobo, if you didn't use your voice, somebody will use it. So I mean, I just want everybody here to know that the same way, this to all my people in just the same way you call on the radio and you're talking about what's going on in your area on Thursdays on JFM, I can't remember the name of the show. It's like area something. But when you guys call and say those type of things, that's what we want you guys to do with us. Reach out to us because we are the low key local Miangwas of every Angwa. So shout out to all the Miangwas. Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like we want you guys to know that we are very open, to hearing from you, hearing your stories,
We need your
learning your
feedback.
truths. Yeah, we really do need your feedback, so that we can give you guys the best of us and the best of Joss. So thank you guys very much. Cheers to every single person that's out here, and from us to you, just unfiltered.
Period.